Guys, if you're looking for Ultimate Team coins to build your complete Ultimate Team, then please check out FIFA Coin Zone. The link is in the description below. Now 100% fast, safe and reliable. Right, now here we go. Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of my FIFA 15 team predictions. Today we're going to start with Man City. As I say guys before, this is just my opinions and transfer rumours. This is nothing set in stone. I'm not the manager at any of these clubs, so this is just a wild guess of how I feel the teams are going to line up. Without further ado, let's go and have a look at who I've chosen. Right then guys, so we're going to go back and we're going to start with Man City, and obviously at the back in goal for me next season, we're going to go with Joe Hart. He's been my number one in the country for a while, internationally, and I think Pellegrini likes him as well. I think dropping him did him the world of good actually. I think he's come back a stronger player, a better player, and I think he will definitely be the number one at City next season. Into left back, I'm going to go with Gal Clichy. Again, I don't think he's the worst fullback in the world. They've got Kolarov there as well. I just feel Clichy gives them something a little bit different, pace wise and getting forward. I think he helps out in that department. David Silva, who usually plays on the left side, is not the quickest, so it does get to help cover him in there. Into centre half, and this guy's been linked with a lot of clubs actually, and it's Mangala from Porto. Had a fantastic season last year. Looks really strong, really composed on the ball as well, and I think him and company will be an excellent partnership if they can get him. Don't know what sort of fee they're looking at, obviously, but as I say, I think he will be a Man City player next year. It's a place they need to fill next year, I feel, in my opinion, to improve at centre half. So I think Mangala will be the boy that comes in. And then, as I just said, the skipper for me in Vincent Kompany. This guy has just been absolutely tremendous. He's probably the best centre half in the world for me. He's that good. He is Mr. Man City. So without a shadow of a doubt, you know, I don't really need to explain why he's in the side. He's a captain, he's a leader, and as I say, he is Mr. City. On to right back. I find it's a weird one actually. I'm going to put Sagna in only because I know that it's, you know, for me something's going on with Zabaleta. I thought he was absolutely fantastic last year. Really good for the last 2 seasons, to be fair, but last season he was great. But they brought Sagna in, and I can't see him being brought in to sit on the bench. I think something would have been said as to how many games he plays or whatever. So I'm going with Sagna. It's a strange one to me. I don't see him as a top fullback. They want to push on in the Champions League. I can't really see how Mr. Sagna is going to help improve that. So that's why he's there for me. On to right midfield, Mr. Tantrum, but Pellegrini seems to like him. Sami Nasri, he does seem to like him. He plays a little bit more central, but I've sort of changed this around, so that's why I put him on the right. But I feel that he will be in the starting 11 next year, regardless. The centre midfield, this guy who really did start to change the way City played last year. Actually, I think he allowed Yaya Toure to just go and do his job, get on with it, and give himself something a little bit fresh. You know, freshen up the side a little bit. He's got a lot of energy, and yeah, Fernandinho in there. Then my next midfielder is, a lot of people were going to expect me to say someone, and for me it's not going to be, because I've got a feeling he's not going to be there next year. I'm not going to go with Yaya Toure. I'm going to go with the boy from Porto again, and that's Fernando. The deal's gone through, obviously. He is now a City player, but I've got a feeling he's going to have the 2 Fernandos in there. I think there's a massive problem with Yaya Toure. I think we can see him departing, which would be a great shame because he is such a fantastic player. You know, if you do watch the league week in, week out, to see people like him play is what watching football's all about. He's a top football player, so it would be a shame to lose him. But you know, these things happen when they're spoiled, and you know, we all know the situations, but etc. I think Fernando will come in, and I think Pellegrini's obviously looked at him for a long time and thought he can be the replacement. So there you go. On to left midfield is David Silva, a little genius, an absolute genius for me. Got everything, absolutely everything. And when Mata come and he came and joined Chelsea, I thought he was going to be another Silva, but I don't think anyone is technically as gifted as this guy. He's very, very good. He suffered with injuries last year, but when he came back into the team, he looked really, really sharp, really, really good. So yeah, it's David Silva on the left for me. Up front, Mr. Aguero just scores goals. He just scores goals, this fella, non-stop. And not only for me on FIFA, if you've been watching it, but he's lethal for me on this game. But in general, he's a top quality striker, one of the best about. Linked to Real Madrid, but I cannot see, for love nor money, City don't need the money, so why they're going to allow him to go to Real Madrid, I very, very much doubt it. And then these partners, there's a few that we could partner in with, but I can't see City going big on another striker actually. They've got Jovetic, they've got Dzeko. You know, they've got strikers there, but I am going to go back to the little Bosnian. In Dzeko, I think Pellegrini's a massive fan of him. He came on last year at times and sort of changed the way they play. Been linked to Arsenal, and that still may be a possibility. As I say, guys, this is only my thoughts. It's only my opinions. They could be totally wrong. But that's my starting 11 for Man City. That's what I feel we're gonna see starting for Man City next year. Couple of new signings. But a couple of, but mainly just the usual core of Man City. So guys, thanks for watching. Please press that subscribe button. Please press that like button. It does mean a lot. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys.